say, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition, every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants taking on themselves. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards.
It's a gain of 35. And the Giants first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scannaboo. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Giants.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scannaboo. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
On the play. First down, New York.
They'll go again with Scannaboo, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
At the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. That one is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
For first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Wilson gonna throw right away. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
Ball on the
7
39. Here's second and 7. Again, Wilson. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back...
And he will get into the end zone!
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 7, Giants 3.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Whoa! And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson. A play fake, now Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, a run with Scatterbull. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Third and 6. In motion, it's Robinson. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. Here's Scatterbull. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now Wilson on first down. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 5 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That'll be taken in by Scatterbull. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Scatterbull, and this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
From back at the 5, here now third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The safety, Javon Holland, coming on the rush that time. Picks up the sack.
with the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants go out to a 10-3 lead.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break. So they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Wilson to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the
9.
36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Now Russ. That one underneath to Scatterboot. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Now it's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And the Giants will take over possession here at the 44. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Set up.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing is Dart. Open man is Robinson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
17 yards.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
On the set. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
On play action, it is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
To the air again goes Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first...
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
We are set for fourth and long. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it's Scatterboot, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back.
Gunnar Olszewski on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced out left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's second down. Throwing, Dart. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the New York Giants and themselves. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go! Come back to you. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Right to the air goes Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 9 here.
19 Lion. Check. 19 Tiger. 19 top 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, here's Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
In motion, Slayton.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Bronco. 18, Pioneer. Steady.
Throwing, dart. Robinson hauling it in outright. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down.
Riggs. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Dart looking to throw again. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Second and 5.
Go street. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing his dart. He gets it left side of Johnson. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw now, Dart. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with sack back at the 16-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Say, hey. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Got it. Ready?
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Check go.
Here's Dart. And this one too low.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal.
Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Scoop.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing, Winston. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now 2nd and 3.
Ready. Let me go.
Jameis to throw it. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready. White 25. Let me go.
Winston. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go. Check smash. Check smash. Celery Timberwolf.
Here's Dart. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back.
A big, I know, as long as you get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Paulson Adebo up to make the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 42. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
319!
Here's Allen to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Brown 80! Regular.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Winston. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's into space past the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Winston. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 11. Ready. At the Bills' 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Winston. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
Ready,
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On the ground with a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Bills 0.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Ty Johnson. And it will be an excellent return here all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
319.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
Cook. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Allen. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown. Josh Palmer from 6 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Winston now. Completing it to the right side, Jansen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
An inside run with Scalaboo. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Winston. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Jameis again. And Winston lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it, ends up getting the ball stripped. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's on the guard, David Edwards. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To the air, Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball is intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Ready?
First down, here's Scalaboo. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Ready? Let's go.
Here's Winston. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Wait.
Now Winston. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well. All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? or they're going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Winston keeps it himself. And he will have the Giants first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Give up the middle, Scatterbo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Tough spot here, third down and 11.
Ready?
Now Winston. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Green, triple C.
Winston to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. This is first and 10. Now Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken down. And now they can milk this, take it all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time poring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go in Western New York. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Middle. Ready?
Throwing right away is Allen. He's going to test the secondary right away. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up second down. To the air once more, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Alert!
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
56.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Here's first and 10.
5 wide.
Throwing again, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Giants football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with fourth down coming up. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. This one off the right, upright. He missed it. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Alert, alert, alert! Monday.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And now it's going to be third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, like, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Half 85, half 85. Half. What's that?
Here we go on fourth down with Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Greg Russo in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Got his man at the 6. And he Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. The side that open man is Knox. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Middle. Up. Ready? Middle. 5 wide. Hey, tight. Off 52. Look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Here we go on 4th down. It's Allen. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Bills first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Allen working from the pistol. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Off 52. What is that?
Allen to throw again. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
5 wide. Look out.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air once more is Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Micah McFadden. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Has him on the quick hitter. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Not terribly concentrated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sends this to the end zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Finds Barkley underneath. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's Hurts once again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Wilson, first play going to the air. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by Gano is good. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
To return it, here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts to throw. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold us.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
First down throw from Wilson. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Scattaboo now from the gun. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Wilson now from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
It's Scattaboo on third. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. So some quick math up here in the booth. 2 points on the safety, another 3 on the ensuing field goal. Not a bad series of events. You want to be the ones that control the momentum in the lead.
You know, ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
No touch, set. Super, set. Hey, let's go. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Javi Okereke making that stop. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Great, set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play.
Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Get put in that blender, hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops, talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Steelers.
And again, it's Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Rodgers now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Warren. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
At the 7-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jaylen Warren, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Next the score, Steelers 7, Giants nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing his dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10. To throw is Wilson. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Malik Neighbors, 56 yards. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Steeler 1st down.
Green 18! Jump out!
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers.
That'll be dumped off to Gainwell.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the Giants' 42-yard
Now
line.
Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Now it's Rodgers.
That's to his running back, Gainwell.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 22 now, here's second down and 1. Now runs straight ahead with Warren.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
On the give, it's Warren. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Now Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Over. It's a gain of 18. That's another Steelers first down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Throwing is Rodgers. They'll check this one down to Gainwell. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. That is caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I'd just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
43-yard line.
Here's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
To throw again is Wilson.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now it's Wilson.
It's taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Wilson. As he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. There's Wilson to throw.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
That's another Giants first down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey guys, listen.
Wilson. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He'll dump this off to Scatterby. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterby.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now it's Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Throwing now is Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Chris Boswell to kick off. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
36 power.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll check this one down to Scatterby. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
He'll get this to Scatterby. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Rodgers to throw.
He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Got his man. It's Gainwell.
Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
That'll be dumped off to Gainwell.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And the Steelers
to throw is Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
brings up 2nd and
now Rodgers. That's to his running back, Gainwell. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
He's into space past the 25. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18.
15 yards. That's another Steelers.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So they elect to pass there on the 2.
Can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Wilson to throw.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's 1st down.
Now Wilson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
This ball intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Steelers are gonna hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been